Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's pick a card is going to be about anything that comes up. So if you click on this video, there's something that you need to hear. Please take what resonates and leave out the rest. So today I have 4 piles for you. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is pile 4. So choose the one you're most drawn to. It could be drawn to multiple ones, it does not matter. But yeah, let's start with the first pile. Hi pile 1, so for those of you who chose period, let's see what messages need to come through. Like I said, like I always say, you can take what resonates to leave out the rest. You can ask her about any type of connection. If it resonates for you, it resonates for you no matter what type of connection it is that we're talking about, okay? But if I do see a specific connection, I will mention it. But yeah. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Bottom card is 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. The Sun, Leo energy. And one more card for my pile 1. 8 of Wands. Bottom cards are 9 of Swords, Page of Swords, Gemini energy, and Page of Wands. The top cards are King of Swords, 6 of Cups, Gemini energy, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you've been really putting yourself first, while as well helping others whenever they needed help, but as well also putting that boundaries where you're making sure your cup is full first before you helping others. And it has been very much full, very much so efficient lately. Okay, you've tried a new method and it's working out for you. How can I help others but also not drain my energy? And you have found your something that works great for you. I feel like you're happy in your family, you're happy within yourself, and it's being reciprocated. You love others and others love you, family wise, or whoever you deem as your family as such here. I feel like maybe you try to manifest something and you feel like that was out of your reach, or you feel you had too much to handle, you had too much you wanted to manifest, and therefore you're having a hard time choosing what it is that you want to focus on at this point in time. But a wish is going to be granted here. You are in a place emotionally, especially emotionally, where you want to be. You are happy, you are feeding your inner child here. Communication could be coming in. A message of something you've manifested could be coming in, or there is a lot of strong fast-paced energy here. You're putting your hard work into whatever it is that you want to focus on things that give you reciprocity here, as well cutting cards, being honest with yourself, being honest with others, cutting cords when needed to. You have healed up. I feel like, yeah, you fed your inner child by healing a past connection here. Through healing, yeah, there's something that you deeply want here, but you feel like you have too much going on here. But maybe you're in denial about all the opportunities are in front of you. Something is coming here, but maybe you're not ready for that fast-paced energy. You're moving slowly but surely, and you're enjoying that, and you're not sure if you want to make that step forward where things are gonna move a little bit faster than your usual as of now. But a money opportunity is coming in, and I feel like you see it coming. It maybe I was already came your way here. Something worth celebrating for is coming your way, or just the life that you are currently building for yourself is already something that is worth being celebrated, and you already are enjoying this time and moment in your life. And you just want to have a little bit more time to seek it all in here. Yeah, you're happy within yourself, things are going well, fluid, there's things are balanced in your life here. Maybe you're rekindling with a father figure, an impotent masculine figure. You're not paying attention to the vile things, to the people that don't want your highest good here. Maybe somebody's going to apologize. You've been waiting for an apology. Or maybe that is you that is going to apologize to someone that make you feel little, that belittled you, that made you feel insecure. Or maybe you don't believe that this apology is true. That is for you to decide that here. I'm just reading the energy. There's a connection coming in. Maybe somebody, yeah, that made you feel abandoned, or there's something you're going to be able to resonate to with this person. You've manifested this person. This person is all you wish for, and so for them, they all you wish, you are the wish for. You're going to build a family. This is somebody you deem as family here. This is Aquarius energy, somebody you've manifested here. A wish is going to be granted through somebody here, through somebody coming in your life. Okay, whether this is material or not, this person is going to help you bring that manifestation in. And this could be a same gender person here, same gender as you here. Any last message for this pile? Any final messages for this pile? Any final messages for my pile 1 people? No? Oh, 9 of Pentacles that we saw at the beginning here. Yeah, I feel like you're enjoying your alone time. You're enjoying your celibacy, Virgo energy. You're making coins. You're fitting your bank account. You're fitting your pocket, but as well, you're feeding yourself. You're putting that energy back into yourself. You're making money. You're feeding your pocket, but you're feeding your... what's the word? Your inner self? If it makes sense. On an emotional level, yes, money is good, but you're feeding... that's not the only thing that's going to fill your soul. You're feeding your soul on an emotional level. A romantic romantical relationship could be the cause of it, or maybe you're gonna meet somebody as you're working, as you've worked hard on yourself here. Patience, you've been able to rest, and you've been able to see the growth of what you've been putting your energy, your effort into, as you've been patient here, being honest, seeing the truth, and being able to recognize what is toxic and being able to let it go when need to be. Yeah, feeding your soul, being more passionate into what it is that you put your energy into, feeling powerful, feeling yourself, feeling confident, and knowing that you deserve anything less than what you know that you deserve. Balance being restored, karma being served, whether good or bad here, and pursuing whatever you want to pursue at that point in time and moment here. Maybe there's a marriage occurring here, or there's a union, a celebration of some sort. Again, that message coming through here doesn't have to be a romantical here. There's some sort, either there's a sort of celebration here happening here, a union, a celebration that is assembling a lot of people here, a lot of that is spreading a lot of positivity here within a community. Knight of Wands, and following your passion and being fearless about it here. Leaving things that no longer emotionally fulfills you, acknowledging that something no longer fulfills you, and having the courage to leave it behind when need to be here, but while still grieving it. Okay, allowing yourself to feel the emotions, to grieve, and give yourself time, but knowing that it's no longer fulfilling you here. And that's why success has been coming through here, or it is about to come. But maybe you're not ready for all the attention you're about to get financially, emotionally here. But yeah, let's close the reading with an advice here. What advice do you have for my pile 1 people? What final message do my pal want people need to hear right now? Ooh, okay. We have the Feather of Truth, number 20, which is from the Judgment cards. Interesting. Let's read it. The Feather of Truth, moral balance, judgment. On the Judgment card, Anubis, the Egyptian god of the dead, weights the heart of a recently deceased soul against the feather of the goddess. Ma'at, who embodied the core principle of ethics and morality in most Egyptian societies, and her feather stood as a symbol of ethical standards. If the deceased's heart was lighter than the feather, their soul would ascend into the afterlife. If the heart was heavier, the soul would be destroyed. The feather represents your moral values or code. It is a standard by which you determine the spectrum of right and wrong. What are your ethical values? How do you determine them? And do you act in accordance with them? Okay, as a clarifier, the feather will fall in card, which signifies that the actions are or must be taken in accordance with moral values. Okay, so this is a time, important time where your values are being tested. Okay, what are your values, to determine them and to respect them here. That is important as of now here. So maybe you're gonna receive an offer, but maybe it will be, in order to know if it's worth being accepting this offer or not, maybe the best way for you to decide that would be to see this person's, whoever is offering this offer, to see how what their values are, and if they go accordingly with what you believe in, and that will determine whether this offer is good for you or not. Okay, so yes, that's it. That's what I have for you, Paul. I hope this wasn't tough for y'all, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Hi pal 2. So for those of you who chose Tiger Eye, let's see what messages need to come through. So like I always say, you can ask about any type of connection if the message resonates for you, no matter what type of connection it is that you're inquiring about. But if I do see a specific connection, I will mention it. Please take what resonates, leave out the rest. Okay, and if I remember something else, I will just say it in the reading. Well, what messages need to come through for my pal 2 people? What messages need to come through for my pal 2 people? The Six of Pentacles kind of wanted my attention here, so let's see here. There's need, okay, I heard give and take. There's need for balance here. Okay, what you put out there, you need to give that back to yourself. Yes, it's great to be generous, it's great to be kind, but don't forget to listen to yourself and to your own needs. It is important for you to feel your own needs first. Okay, and it might be a hard lesson here. Oh, I heard a hard pill to swallow. Okay, and yes, that would be your most difficult, that could be or one of your most important lessons, to learn how to balance things out in your life. Yes, it's great to have a great heart, to be kind-hearted, to be generous, but never forget to give that self back to you. Okay, yes, help out others, but if you help others, put that same energy right back onto you, and don't put it to, oh, I will do it later. Oh, I will do it later, because you will never do it. So, and you're just going to end up draining yourself out. Okay. So, what other cards need to come through? So far, we have the High Priestess, Regret energy, the Four of Wands, the Strength card, the energy. Too many cards. What other cards need to come through for my pal 2 people? Three of Wands. Okay. Yeah, again, there's a, okay, let me, again, the message of a break is coming through again, but let's see. What other cards need to come through for my pal 2 people? What other messages need to come through for my pal 2 people? Yep. I cannot make this up. Okay, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and in the middle as well. I heard meet me in the middle. So six. Oh, okay. Then I said maybe we're gonna meet the Six of Pentacles again, and we did. Okay, this is what I love about synchronicity. Okay, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles came out again. Okay, so there's a sort again of a balance, giving yourself a break here, knowing your strengths, but also valuing your weaknesses and paying mind to them. Okay. Bottom cards: Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. The top card, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, did I say what Sagittarius energy? I don't know if I did, but Sagittarius energy here. There's a need for you to listen to your intuition, listen to your needs. Okay, if you feel like you need a okay, I heard dress up and go out, then you need to dress up and go out. If you feel like you want to sleep, go to bed. Okay, whatever you are feeling like doing at this point in time, that is what you need to be doing, and you've been kind of ignoring your needs as of lately. Okay, maybe a union, a marriage is happening. Doesn't have to be marriage, but some sort of celebration is happening here. You've been a very the Tower Scorpion energy. You've been very strong here, mentally, physically here. Situation that's been asking a lot of your energy, quite literally. And there's a need for celebration. There's a need to celebrating and to acknowledge how much you've put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, and to celebrate it. Whether you got the result you wanted or not, you invested so much into something, into someone, and that's worth celebrating here. You did your best in the situation, and that is worth celebrating. Whether you got the results of it or not, it is worth celebrating. Celebrating here, celebrated. And there's need for you to take it all in, like what just happened as of now. Like you've been through a situation that needs reflection. You just need to sit down. Everything is over now. It's time to sit, think, meditate. What has gone wrong? How can I do better next time? Or how, just to sink it all in. Okay, balance is being restored as of now. Maybe it was not the way you intended it to, maybe it's not the way you wanted to, but balance is being restored, and it was needed here. Maybe there was a need for you to ask for help, for collaboration into something. But again, something was needed to be cut out of your life. Okay, you needed to confront someone. Someone was confronted, maybe by you or by someone else, but it was needed, and this helped you see the truth for what it was here. If you need help, feel free to ask help, because there are people that will most likely help you here. Okay, what other messages need to come through for my about two people? Yeah, again, I feel like you're at a standstill here, where you've handed a chapter, but it's like, where am I going next? And there's no need to be pressed. There's no need to hurry. There's just enjoy the in-between. You just ended something. Take your time, sink in with whatever happened, meditate if you want. Take your time, take time out for yourself, and take time to decide where it is that you want to go. Okay, there is no hurry in it. Take your time, do what it is needed at this point in time, especially self-care. Feed your soul here rather than being always there for others. There's this time, there's this moment given to you, quite literally, for you to be there for yourself, to show up for yourself. You've been working constantly, trying to be there for others, trying to show up for others, and now this time has been given to you to be there for yourself. Focus on your hobby, find yourself a new passion, do what passionates you, do what fulfills your heart, and unapologetically so. If it's ukulele, do some ukulele. If you've been wanting to do so, if you've been wanting to you learn how to play some ukulele, do it. Don't care what other people have to say. Do what it is that you want to do here, and don't care about other people's opinion. There's always somebody that's going to judge you. There's always somebody that's going to be unhappy with you being with you being happy, and that says more a lot about them than about you. Pursue whatever you want to pursue, chase whatever you want to chase, and unapologetically so here. Do what your heart tells you to do. Knight of Cups appeared again here. If you've been attracted to someone and you've been like kind of like on the edge, on the fence about going for it, go for it. Okay, you have nothing to lose. um or maybe somebody has been on the fence about coming towards you here. Maybe somebody wants to offer you a coffee, or maybe you're gonna want to offer someone a coffee here. You may lose an opportunity by not going for a hit here. A union could be fruitful for you at this point in time. Again, you may lose an opportunity by not telling someone you love them, or someone may lose an opportunity by not telling you that they love you here. Balance is being restored again. The Justice Libra energy. The wheel is turning in your favor. Things are moving forward. Mutable energy, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, and no, mutable energy, Capricorn. You've been stressing yourself out. You've been putting so much energy, and now it's time to just sink it all in and enjoy um, the fruits of your labor here, quite literally. Yes, the Queen of Wands, knowing your worth and not accepting anything less, and letting people know, putting your boundaries and letting people know what it is that you want, putting your time, investing your time into your family, into your loved ones here. Doesn't have to be romantical here. Communication could be coming in, or like things are gonna move forward. Things are gonna pick up the pace here. But while things are being put in place, just spend time with your own energy here. Rest, do what it is that you need to do what it is that feeds your soul, quite literally, because things are going to pick up the pace. So enjoy this calm time here. You've been working so hard here, even though you had toxic energy around you, but now you've put so much energy into your finances, into your work here. It's time to put it onto your mental here. And you're making so much money. Why not spend and indulge and just spend it on you, right? You've been making money for others. You've been working for others. Why not enjoy yourself a little bit and spend that money for you? Spend that money on you, as at the end of the day it is your money, right? So spend it, do whatever you want to do with it, right? So let's end the reading with an advice. Okay, so what advice does my pile 2 people need to hear at this point in time? What message need to come through for my pile 2 people? What advice you have for them? That was quick. Okay, which we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, interesting. Bottom card is the Crossed Keys here, number 5. Number 5. Number 10 here, which is the Wheel of Fortune here. Let's read it. Snake, the Woke card, Wheel of Fortune. In the Abrahamic story of the Garden of Eden, a snake tempted the first woman, Eve, to eat the fruit of the tree of life. When Eve and her husband ate the fruit, their eyes were opened. They now knew good from evil, and that they were naked. This separated them from animals, and they were cast out of the garden. The snake is a symbol of knowledge and rebellion against authority. You have a right to awareness about the world and yourself, and this knowledge will bring you some amount of power over your existence. But the knowledge will likely result in difficulty. Ignorance is bliss, they say, and stepping outside of conformity is likely to be uncomfortable or even dangerous. As a clarifier, the snake will land on the card that symbolizes things you know are about to learn or need to learn that will affect your worldview. You may be compelled to break the rules or defy the status quo as a result. Okay, so I feel like you're being asked, like you're being confronted, you're being challenged whether you want to fall through and just follow society or be your own person. and challenge yourself. Do you want to do what everybody else does, or do you want to be yourself and step out of what is the norm and do what it is that you want to do rather than what it is that people want you to do? Okay. Yeah. Do you want to keep moving in the same direction as others, or do you want to make the change and be there for that change? But yeah, that's what I have for you about 2. I hope this wasn't suffer for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. I about 3, so for those of you who chose the red I get, let's see what messages need to come through. Like I always say, take whatever resonates, please leave out the rest. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh. If it resonates for you, don't mind the connection. I may specify a connection if I do see a specific connection, but if the message resonates, it will resonate for you either way of what connection is being talked about here. So if it's the case here, so what messages need to come through for my pile 3 people? The Temperance, the Sagittarius energy. What messages? Oh, kind of fell in the reverse. Did it fell in the reverse? Yep. 2 of Swords, Gemini energy fell in the reverse. We have the 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. What messages need to come through for my... Ooh, that's a lot of cards. But if it flipped, we're going to take them. 6 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. This might hurt. It's an additional card. The Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, Aries energy, the 6 of Pentacles. Bottom card is the Star, Aquarius energy. We have the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. There's a lot of swords in this spread. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and a 5 of Pentacles as the top card. So balance has been restored as you finally come to make a decision. But although you made that decision, you're not sure about if this is something good for you, if you made the right decision. You're insecure, you made a decision, but you're in this... Oh, sorry, I can talk. You made a decision, but there's some sort of fear, insecurity, whether you made the right choice or not. But success is coming here, but there is also... Leveling up means you have to leave things behind, right? And there's some sort of feeling the loss, feeling grieving over losing something. Yes, you gained something, but you lost something, and you acknowledging that, and you're just sinking into that energy. Yes, I'm leveling up. I am going where I want to be, where I want to be right now. But there's some things, some people that needed to be left, and you're grieving over that. You're sinking into that energy of, yes, I'm leveling up, but also that meant that I had to leave certain things, thought patterns, bad habits behind. And yeah, it's a time of... I think I'm gonna read it from the booklet, but it's a time of healing, acknowledging that something was needed for your highest good. Opportunities are coming. I heard back and forth, but the expression is left and right here. Yes, maybe you're going back and forth. Yes, like you're moving forward, but there's certain things in the past that you don't want to leave behind. But success is coming, opportunities are coming. You're finally being recognized for the hard work you've been putting into, and you're finally like being acknowledged for what you're doing. People are recognizing your talents, your potential here, and you're receiving offers you want, maybe others you're not so interested, but you have so many opportunities that you have the possibility to choose which one you want, which one you don't want here. Yes, so here 4 of the Emperor, 6 of Pentacles. I don't want to clarify the Emperor here. Ooh, the Hierophant. There's a strong father energy, strong masculine figure, father energy here. If I want to zoom in, Emperor, Taurus energy, Clarify the Emperor for me, please. What is this Emperor energy about? There's something you look up to, someone you look up to, or maybe you're that person that people look up to here. People asking for your help, or you're finally in that position where you can help others. Maybe you wanted to before, but you were in no position to do so. But now that you are in your power, you're able to do that, to help people that have helped you. You're finally able to give them reciprocate that energy. Clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Why is this Emperor here? Give me one more. Thank you. Okay, so to clarify the Emperor, we have the Knight of Swords, the Justice, Libra energy, Page of Swords, Gemini energy. There's a strong air energy for whatever reason. Maybe you could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or maybe you're connecting with an air sign here. And we have the, wow, and the Empress. Like this rarely happens here, especially the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, a good card maybe, but like this is the King of all king and the Queen of all queens, so even bigger of a synchronicity here. You're coming to union, or someone here is coming to union. So it could be a father figure that is suddenly coming to a union with someone else. Maybe you've put them together, or this is you meeting your person. Like you're gonna build an empire with this person, no matter what gender you resonate with. This doesn't really matter. Like you're coming together, maybe you're meeting your half. Like I don't believe really in that, but for the sake of the expression, you're meeting your half, like you're meeting your soulmate. Okay, we have multiple soulmates in this lifetime, and you're meeting what your biggest soulmate, if not one of your biggest, if not your biggest soulmate in this lifetime here. This person is going to teach your biggest lessons in this lifetime, and they're coming rather fast here. Balance is being restored as this person comes into your life here. Or maybe if this is not an actual person, for others of you, this is just coming into union with yourself, acknowledging your masculine and acknowledging your feminine, your divine feminine energy. We'll all have a divine feminine and divine masculine energy within us. And for some of you, if this is not an actual person, this is finally being one with thyself. You're finally acknowledging your masculine, your divine masculine, and you're finally standing up for yourself and doing what you gotta do instead of waiting for others to be that person for you, to be there for you. You are showing up. You're showing up for yourself. You're doing what needs to be done rather than waiting for other people to do it for you, or hoping for the best. You're taking actions into accord, and you're doing what's needed to be done rather than waiting for a good opportunity, waiting for the right moment. You're taking hands into your own matter. Yeah, that expression, whatever. I'm not good with expressions, but yeah, balance is being restored as you take control of your life here, rather than waiting for whatever reason or always using excuses. You're showing up for yourself. You're being there for yourself. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. And you're learning to balance here. Like you're being there for others, but you're not forgetting to be there for yourself here. Five of Swords, 12 of Wands, Nine of Swords. I'm not going to take them. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. If they come up again, they come out again, but okay, actually, let me read this first before I forget and move on to something else. This might hurt, this might heal. A girl and a wolf cycle between tender affection and a difficult struggle. In the upright position, the girl tenderly holds the wolf. In the downward position, the girl and the wolf are locked in a desperate battle. The figures are cyclical, with the four symbols of the minor arcana in the corner. Where was I? In the corners, suggesting that struggle and peace are temporary positions in a never-ending cycle. The wolf represents the external world. Risk is inherent in a well-lived life. There will be vibrant joy, crushing pain, and multitudes in between. All experiences that are meaningful, that are truly joyful, can also bring you the most pain. And the was keeping the down position because it was upright. In the upright position with the girl and the wolf at peace on the top, it suggests a time of healing. Humans are social animals that evolved to thrive in community. Connection is the key to our survival and our highest goal, and it is connection with others and the world around you that will facilitate growth. Take care of your people, love your world, and you will also be taking care of and loving yourself. So there's again a sense of balance, taking care of others while also being taken care of. And this is interesting because I literally said that. Finally being able to, this is funny because I was about to talk about this with the Six of Pentacles again. So double confirmation here, being able to finally reciprocate that energy you have been giving, that kindness you have been given to, you're finally able to give that back, whether it's to those same exact people, to others here. Clarify, yeah, finding peace amongst finding balance amongst chaos here. So Six of Pentacles, clarify the Six of Pentacles for me, please. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Thank you. Tower, Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck here. The top card, King of Wands. Oops, you can't see. Doesn't really matter. King of Wands and the Tower, Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck. So to clarify the Six of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. There's a huge synchronicity with y'all. All those clarifiers were air energy, and all those clarifiers are fire energy. Very interesting. Doesn't really happen. It doesn't really happen. It never happens. So, yeah, interesting. Just entering, yes, again, there's a sense of like just sinking into that peacefulness, stability, just sinking it all in that peaceful energy. You're in a sense just sinking it all in where you are as of now. You've been working hard and without really focusing on whether this was interesting to you, or you did it because you had to do it, but now you're following your soul, you're following your heart. Wherever your heart tells you to go, whatever your heart tells you to do, you're doing it because you want to. You're doing it because it fulfills your heart. You're doing it because you're passionate about it, and not just because you have to do it or just out of a habit. You're doing things out of passion rather than out of need here, if it makes sense. You're helping others because you want to help others. If you want to take a break, you're taking a break for yourself, or because someone needs you at this point in time and moment. You're doing it because you want to do it, even though it's to help others or to put your energy on others. You're doing it because you want to do it. You're not doing it out of necessity. You're not doing it because other people are doing it. You're not falling through the pressure of society here. You're doing it because you want to do it, and you're able to do that. Okay, one last card. Any final message for my about 3? Yeah, you're falling in love with yourself. You're falling in love with what you're doing. You're putting your energy where it's needed. Okay, you're putting your energy back into something that fulfills your heart and nurture your soul. The Star Cross energy, you're manifesting something, a wish is going to be granted here, and you're falling in love with what you're doing. You're falling in love all over again with what you're doing, or you're learning to how to do that. By following your heart, what fulfills you on a deeper level. And it's not even because you want to share with others what your success is. It's for yourself, for your own good, for your happiness, for your highest of good here. You're doing it because you want to do it, and you're doing it for no other than yourself here. You're putting boundaries here, which is good. What doesn't serve you doesn't serve you, but you're not letting it affecting you, and you're patiently waiting for your growth and successfully. So you're entering, sinking all that growth, that happiness. Things are moving fast forward. People are sneaky, but you're being able to not let it bother you. The Tower, again, Scorpion energy. Things aren't, oh wow, the Devil, followed through by the Devil, Scorpion, Capricorn energy. things are falling apart, but there were things that were not meant to be in your life. People that are toxic, that are energy vampires, are getting sorted out of your life. Like I said, sneaking energy, those people living your life is for you to be able to grow, to better your life, to better yourself. Financial happiness, emotional happiness is coming, Virgo energy, but those people need to be left. Okay, you don't want to, the universe doesn't want you to give all those all those efforts that you put in, your financial, your emotional stability. They don't want you to waste it all people that are not worth your time and energy here, and that would then give you reciprocity here. So yes, they're sneaky snake, but the true colors were meant to come out, and you're not letting it bother you, because you know that there's a higher self good here, and this person is going to be getting rid of your life, whether you take actions on it or not. The universe is helping you get rid of things, people that no longer fulfills you, that are no good for you, because to they want to send you blessings, and they don't want you to waste those blessings. They don't want you to waste those blessings on people that are not good for your highest of good, that would just take, and they don't even deserve it, right? So let's close the reading with an advice. What advice you have for my pile 3 people? What final message you have for my pile 3 people? What advice you have for my pile 3 people? Oh, bottom card, the pile 2 got this one. The Feather of Truth, number 20. So maybe there's a message for you in pile 2, and it's interesting because I think I called you guys pile 2. So maybe there's a message for you in pile 2, or you're coming from pile 2 here, and that could be a sign that you're watching the right pile. So we have number 9, the Lantern, which is from the Hierophant. We didn't have the Hierophant in this read. I think we had it in the pile 2's read actually, which is interesting. But let's read it. The Lantern. The Lantern, the Inner Light, the Hermit. The Hermit is on a journey of self-discovery and growth through isolation, and the lantern is her inner guiding light. No matter how many people you have around you, you always have your inner guiding light. That little voice in your head telling you that you will believe that what you believe is right, whispering what you really want, and revealing how to align the two. That voice can be so hard to hear sometimes, drowned out by societal expectations and other people's opinions. But no matter how quiet, it's always there. The lantern urges you to listen to yourself, quiet your mind, separate your inner voice from those other voices, the ones that belong to others, and the ones that bring you down. Make room to hear yourself. As a clarifier, the lantern will land on a card that will be best served by listening to your inner voice. Journal, read cards, go outside, or make art if that helps you. How do you really feel? So interesting that I mentioned pile 2, because pile 2, interestingly enough, had a very similar message, and they had a hermit. And this is funny because this is literally what I've been saying the whole entire time. Well, not the whole entire time, but at the end of the reading, so double confirmation here. Do what you want to do because you want to do it, not because what other people do it, or just because that's the norm. That literally what I said right before. Oh my god, that was synchronicity here. Yeah, what a great way to close this reading. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have for you about 3. I hope this is up for y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Hi, pal. For last but not least, for those of you who chose Crystal, let's see what messages may come through. Like I always say, take what resonates, please leave out the rest. You can watch for any type of connection if the message resonates. We resonate for you no matter what type of connection you are inquiring about. If you do talk about connections here, so let's see what messages need to come through from my pal for people. I think that's on the reverse. No, it didn't. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Devil, Interesting. Let's see. What other messages in this wanted to come through? The moon, Piscean energy. Capricorn energy, I think, with Virgo energy. I don't know if I said that. The Queen of Swords. What messages need to come through from my top 4 people? The Four of Pentacles. Right in the middle. Interesting. 7 of Pentacles. Oops. I was meant to take the top card. We have the Justice card, Libra energy. The top card are this might hurt, 10 of Wands, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Cherry, Cancer energy. Bottom cards are the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, Taurus, Virgo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Libra energy, the Page of Swords, Gemini energy. If you want to focus, and the Knight of Cups, Virgo energy. A wish being granted here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, you're in a very good position right now. Okay, but maybe I feel for some of you in a romantic relationship, or for those of you that doesn't resonate, you are in a friendship that where you are in a connection between you and someone. 2 people are involved here. So friendship, romantic relationship, where someone envies what you have. Okay, someone envies where you are at in your life. You are good emotionally, you are good financially, but someone is not there yet. They are not in that stage in their life as of now, and seeing you having it makes them jealous, makes them envious, to the point, yes, it's one thing, we'll all envy someone. There's always someone that has more than you do, that's doing better than you do, just like there's always someone that's doing worse than you do, worse than you are, right? But this person is not letting it stop there. They're not just being envious. It's becoming to a point where they're toxic, and therefore they're projecting their toxicity onto you. And maybe this is somebody that I feel like this person deeply loves you, but they're hiding it. Okay, so no matter the connection. Yep, I said that. I heard something, I'm not going to mention it, but yeah, because that's not the point. But yeah, no matter the connection, this person, ooh, I got a message. I feel like it's interesting because I felt like this person loves you and they're hiding it. But for some of you, they are so envious of what you have that they truly believe they love you, but they don't. They love what you have. They love the idea of having what you have, and they deem it as loving you. But that's not the case for some of you. This is interesting that I got that. For some of you, they truly love you. For others of you, they're having a hard time discerning loving what you have and loving you. Okay, but they truly believe, either way, they truly believe they love you. But either way, they're not telling you. They're hating it. They're hiding it, okay? And this is why they're even more feisty. This is why they're even more toxic. Because whenever you're hanging out with other people, it's like, oh, like, why are you not hanging out with me? Or like, do you hate me? Like, did I do something to you? It's like, no, I'm just doing my own thing. But little things, it's just little things. Like, whatever you're doing and that it's not, that does not involve them, they're never happy. Or just the little things that they were never pissed about, they are pissed about everything. They are more agitated, they are more annoyed, they are more insecure, and you can sense it, you can feel it, you can see it, and that is a sign for whoever is reading that, yeah, this person is jealous, they're envious, and they will never be happy. You could fulfill literally everything you want them to do, and there's something they're still going to be able to complain about, to feist about. I don't think that's a word, to be feisty about, just because. Okay, this person is NC. This person is a hating person. Yeah, gotta keep it. You gotta keep it classy. But yeah, I feel like you're done with this person. It's like, sis, you're trying to get the truth out of them, but it's not working, to the point where it's like If you're gonna keep on being this toxic and you don't want to talk about what is bothering you, then there's no point in being together. There's no point in continuing this connection, okay? And you're putting your grounds, you're putting your boundaries, and you are not letting this person disrespect you, okay? Yes, you try to talk it out. It's like they don't want to talk it out. It's like, if you don't want to tell the truth, then what's the point in being together, right? Like, we're wasting our time. So either you tell me your issue and we work on it, or either we don't, and there's no point in being together, right? And yes, balance is being restored here. This person is only seeing the good things in your life, if it makes sense. Only seeing what the results of your hard work. The thing is that you didn't just get them like that. You've worked so hard for it, but they see it as you just magically had all those blessings, and that's not the case. They don't think you work hard. They don't think you work hard for what you have, and they think you have it easy. They think you just like, I heard, ooh, interesting, I didn't mean to say that, but I heard manipulating. Like, they think you manipulate people or you seduce people to have what you have, but they don't see all the hard work you have, you are currently putting to get what you have, to get to where you are right now. They didn't see all the hard work you've been through, all the downfalls you've had, okay? They just see the results, but doesn't mean because they see what you have right now, you didn't work for that shit. You did work for that shit, okay? They just assume, and that's why they're even more feisty about it, because they think you have it easy, but that's not the case, okay? Any messages, any other messages from my Bell 4 people? Yes, like everything you've been wishing for is manifesting in your life, and you're just so in such in awe because you were in a place where you wanted all this, and now you're in a place where you're having it all, you're manifesting it all. But because you've been putting a step after another one, you've been taking actions accordingly, and now it is in your life. It's just so hard to believe it, because just yesterday you wanted it, and now today you have it in your hands. It's tangible. You can finally see the labor of your hard work. Wow. Synchronicity, synchronicity, synchronicity. 8 of Pentacles here. Yes. You find balance amongst chaos. You find peace within yourself. You learn how to handle all the hardships. No matter how hard it was, you still pushed through that shit. With the universe's support, right? Okay, you healed, you worked on yourself, and that's why you are where you are. It didn't just magically appear like some people around you believe. It might not just be that one person that I'm talking about. It may be multiple people around you. Keep that in mind. But yeah, okay, let me get the messages that need to come through. Yeah, the death cards. Wow. The death card, Scorpion energy. Endings need to be happening in order to get to where you are. A love connection could be coming into your life, or maybe a romantical partner help you to get to where you are. They help you work on yourself. They helped you. They supported you. Or maybe this person is coming in here, right? Now that you've healed yourself, you're able to fully enjoy a romantical connection here. There's a decision that you're avoiding to make through a Story Gemini energy. Not making a decision is still making a decision regardless. Maybe you have a hard time separating yourself from this chapter, ending this chapter, letting things go. Because yes, no matter how painful, no matter how much betrayal you had in this past chapter, you cannot let go certain things, certain patterns, certain habits, certain thought patterns here, because you are attached to it. But it doesn't mean because you are attached to it that it's for your highest of good, and you have a hard time letting it go. No matter how much you had no matter how many betrayal you have some emotional attachment to it. But not making decisions to making a decision regardless. By not making a decision to let this go, to move on to a new chapter, you're making the decision to stay in what is hurting you, right? And I heard you cannot, you cannot heal where, what's the expression? You cannot heal. Okay, no, you cannot stay in the environment that hurts you, and that is so true. That is so true. Okay, so therefore here you cannot move on, you cannot leveling up by seeing in the toxicity here. Okay, the universe, whoever it is that you believe in, choice energy has your back, and they want you to believe them. They want you to believe in yourself. Okay, because you're being shown that you can have whatever you want, but you just need to take that leap forward and to let this go, this chapter, this person, this relationship, this boss, whatever it is that you need to leave behind, this thought pattern, this bad habit. You needed to let it, you need to let it go. That's literally the only thing that is stopping you from having everything you wish for and more. Okay, one last card, one final message. Well, we were on the final message, but I feel like taking one more card for my all four people. Was that the strength card? Ooh, was that the strength card or the strength card just came out? Funny enough, I don't think that was a strength card, but this is interesting because it came out. Page of Wands and the reverse strength card. Okay, I feel like here you were doing something. You were investing in a hobby, in a passion, and all of a sudden you lost your spark. It's like, oh, I've been doing this all my life, and therefore, because you were used to doing something, you were used to doing this hobby, to practicing this hobby, that you low-key thought that you were loving what you were doing, to come to realization that you did it out of habit rather than out of passion. And it's taking a lot of strength out of you to acknowledge that and to be like, oh, like I've been doing this all my life, so now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna restart from the bottom. But at least you're acknowledging that something is not something that you truly want to do, and it's just this sense of renewal. We're starting all over, but at discovering yourself. Okay, yes, it needs a lot of strength, but I think you can do it here. It's just maybe that's why you have a hard time making that decision of letting it go, letting the past go, because you're so used to it. And it's like, what is there to look forward to? But there's need to for you to come terms with this ending here, right? To move forward, to take risks, no matter how sketchy. You see how she's on two motorbikes? There's need to find balance in all the chaos, right? You're gonna eventually find your balance, but you need to trial and error here. To try, it doesn't work, okay, that's fine. But as well, you're getting to know yourself and how resilient and how stronger than you let yourself believe, and maybe other people let yourself that you believe. Okay, you've come so far, you've manifested so many things in your life, so why not this, right? Yeah, Dear friend, as you're back, okay? Maybe enjoy the in between here. You've been doing things out of habit, but now it's time for this to change, to do things you want to do things uh randomly. If you suddenly, what is the expression, like doing something, you feel like doing something today, do it. If you feel like doing something else tomorrow, do it. Okay, do things as you want to do things as you go. Leave things behind as they no longer emotionally fulfills you, and don't let people walk all over you. And eventually you're gonna find your niche, you're gonna find your people. If you haven't already, your people are gonna support you, they're gonna celebrate with you. You're gonna find a little joy into the little things, while also building your own empire here, seeing things that needs to be seen, but taking your own time, your own pace here, and manifesting here. Yes, I love this for you. Yeah, instead of waiting for things for better to happen, for better things to happen, for things to happen magically, you're taking hands into your own accord. You're proposing to people what you want instead of waiting for someone to propose what you want. You're taking this new beginning into your own accord. You're listening to your intuition. Aries, Virgo energy, balance is being restored here. The Tempest, Sagittarius energy, you're being your own person. You're taking matter into your own life, into your own hands here. You're taking care of yourself, but you're not allowed forgetting to rest, to take breaks when needed. And if you need to take a break to grieve, you're doing that. You're acknowledging what you no longer have. Doesn't mean because you no longer have, you need to forget it. You don't need to grieve about it. Yes, you grieve. Grieving is very personal, okay? It can take a day, depending on your sign, but or it can take years, okay? And it could today you could feel good about it. You can feel good, move on, move forward, and tomorrow you feel nostalgic. You want to go back into the past. You want to think back, reminisce about the past, and that is totally fine. You're going at your own pace, and don't feel sorry about it, and don't let anybody make you feel guilty for it, right? Yes. You don't know where you want to go, take a break when needed here. I feel like a connection is going to help you move forward here. I feel like you're going to be able to finally a connection may help you heal your past your childhood trauma here. You're feeding your inner child and you're healing it at the same time here, but there's still some insecurities here that need to be worked on. But limit is, what's the expression? Anyways, chasing after what you want here and manifesting a wish is going to be granted here. Putting things, investing your time and energy into something that is being reciprocated. So whether it's a relationship, so for somebody it's a romantical relationship, for others of you it's a soulmate, it's a friend. For those of you, it could be both of those, but in the way it's a soulmate connection. Everybody has their own definition of what a soulmate is, but this person in the way is going to teach you one of your biggest lessons in this lifetime. So let's close this reading with an advice. What advice do you have for my pal 4 people? What advice do they need to hear at this point in time for my pal? Okay, we got 3 cards. Whoa, I just wanted 1. The bottom card is a water energy, the salamander here. Follow your passion again. Follow your heart. We have the snake, which is the wheel of fortune. The crossed key, number 5. And the shackles, number 15, which is the devil. This is the Hierophant. So let's read all 3 of them. Okay, so number 10 first. Snake. Put, I think, pile 1 of this card. So if you were drawn to pile 1, this is your sign here. Or if you may be coming to pile from pile 1, and that is your sign that there's something that's going to resonate for you in this pile. So snake, the woke card. Wheel of fortune. In the Abrahamic story of the Garden of Eden, a snake tempted the first woman, Eve, to eat the fruit of the tree of life. When Eve and her husband ate the fruit, their eyes were opened. They now knew good from evil and that they were naked. This separated them from animals and they were cast out of the garden. The snake is a symbol of knowledge and a rebellion against authority. You have a right to awareness about the world and yourself, and this knowledge will bring you some amount of power over your existence, but the knowledge will likely result in difficulty. Ignorance is a bliss, you see, and stepping outside of conformity is likely to be uncomfortable or even dangerous. And now say you're still used to something that it's hard for you to live it, but it's for your highest of good. Double confirmation here. As a clarifier, the snake will land on a card that symbolizes things you know and are about to learn or need to learn that will affect your worldview. You may be compelled to break the rules or defy the status quo as a result. Now, number 5. Crossed keys. The unlocking of mysteries. Hierophant. The Hierophant is a leader who is learned to in a particular tradition and passes that knowledge on to others. The crossed keys represent the knowledge that such a person can impart to you and the good things that this knowledge will unlock. The Hierophant is most often a religious figure, in which case the crossed keys represent the keys to the kingdom of even. For non-secular purposes, the keys represent the unlocking of mysteries. They are how you unlock the door, the way you find the answers to the questions you have been asking, the key to solving your problems. As a clarifier, the cross key suggests that the card on the is the key to the problem at hand. The card that the cross key has landed on is important. This is how you get there. This is how you open the door. Next, The devil. Well, the shackles. If you want to zoom in. Okay, the shackles. What holds you back? The devil. In the devil, a crowd of people parties under the figure of Baphomet. Shackles hang from each person's wrists. Everyone in the crowd engages in behaviors that would be tolerable in moderation, but which are self-destructive in extremes. They are chained to negative forces that are bigger than themselves. The more the partygoers embrace their individual vices, the less they are able to control them. These people are enjoying themselves, but they are on the path to ruin. The shackles represent what holds you back. They are the habit, situation, or relationship that is keeping you from living a happy life in alignment with your values. As a clarifier, the shackles will land on a card that represents an addiction, constraint, or source of harm in your life. The shackles could also land on a card that represents a positive that you are unable to reach or fully embrace right now due to an unhealthy habit or situation that you are engaging with. Double, triple confirmation of what I've been saying the whole entire reading. Didn't I say you didn't want to let it go? You didn't want to make that decision? And this is interesting because I saw this as the Two of Swords here. But oh my gosh, the synchronicity. I'm sorry, I'm so like amazed. And I want to read the salamander for y'all. Like, I was supposed to just take one card, but I really want to read all this card for y'all. So let's read the salamander for y'all. Okay. The salamander, the ability to withstand fire. From the ancient Romans to the Renaissance, it was a common belief that that salamanders were fire elementals who could survive or extinguish flames. These legends most likely developed because salamanders often shelter in rotting logs. Throw an old wet logs on a fire, and a salamander may just crawl out of to escape the flame, leading to the belief that salamanders sprang from the fire itself. What is a legend about the ability to enter fire if not a metaphor for resilience? Resilience is the ability to withstand and adapt to difficult and challenging life experiences. Being resilient does not mean experiencing less distress, grief, and pain than other people. It means using coping methods and mindsets to handle adversity in ways that foster healing and growth. As a clarifier, the salamander will land on a card when you need to harness your capacity for resilience. There will be fires, but you can survive them. Didn't I say that? The hardships, you've been through it all, but somebody thinks you have it easy, and that's not the case here. That's their toxicity that they're projecting onto you, and it says a lot more about them than about you here. You have been through hardship, but doesn't because you didn't talk about it, you didn't show it, that you haven't been through what you have been through. And don't let anybody make gaslight you or victim shame you or guilt you out of what you have right now, because maybe only you know how hard you've worked for it, but at least you know what you've put into what you have now. You don't have it easy. Maybe people see it as you have it easy, but you know what you did. You know everything you've put through to have what you have, and acknowledge that. Okay, you don't need other people to acknowledge you, but don't forget to. Yes, other people may not acknowledge it, but it's important for you to acknowledge what you've done. Don't let people guilt shame you, make you gaslight you that you haven't worked hard enough for what you have, because you have, and that's the truth. Don't make other people truth because their truth, you know your truth, you have your own truth, and never forget that here. Ooh, I love this. Oh my gosh, yes. But yes, that's what I have for you for. I hope this was insightful for y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.